Welcome to an example in which we are finding the slope of the tangent line. Now, what does slope mean? It means y prime, right? Derivative is slope. So I wrote the function out here, and it says I'm gonna need to take the derivative of both sides because I need to get y prime, right? So I'm gonna have to take the derivative of this side and the derivative of that side. What happens? Well, 2 comes down, x to the 1. I'm just gonna leave it x so we don't get confused. Plus, now this is a little tricky right here, guys. This is the product rule. Do you realize that? This is one function times another function. Remember when you have two functions multiplied together, you might think, well, how'd you know it was the four? You can put the four with either one. It doesn't really matter. But the point is, it's two functions multiplied together. So that's always the product rule, meaning they take turns. So he goes first. What's his derivative? Just 4, right? Because it's x to the 1. The 1 just comes down. Subtract 1 from the power. It's gone. And the y just sits there, no change. Plus, and then the 4x just sits there, no change, not his turn. And now it's the y. So this was the derivative of this. Now, derivative of 4x. And right, it was right there. And now derivative of y, which is times y prime. Is that making sense? Product rule. They take turns. The 4x goes first, derivative of 4x is just 4, the y just sits there. Plus, and then the 4x just sits there, the derivative of y is y prime. Okay, now let's do the derivative of this guy. 3 comes on down, be minus 9y. Subtract 1 from the power to the second, but that's not all. The inside is not a simple x. So you have to do the chain rule and multiply by y prime. That's the chain rule. The other side, by the way, is just 0, right? Because the derivative of a constant number that doesn't have an x is just 0. So does everybody see that chain rule right here, right? Because again, if the inside is not a simple x, you've got to do the chain rule. Chain rule is one of the most important rules in calculus. Okay, so there's the first step. We did the derivative. Now, notice um, this term and this term both have a y prime. So let me write out some steps here to make this easier because this is a long one. So step 1, take the derivative of both sides. We did that. Step 2. Step 2. Well, let's get 2. I don't want too much writing here. Step 1, do that. Step 2, um, get y prime terms on one side, move others over. So I'm going to grab this minus 6x and jump him over there, and there's plus 4y. These guys do not have a y prime. So then I'll just bring down these guys. This is 4x y prime minus 9. Oh, y squared, huh? Y squared, y prime equals, bump these guys over. This minus 6x jumps to the other side, becomes a plus. I really just added 6x to both sides. And then this plus 4y, I really just subtract 4y from both sides. When things jump to the other side, just changes signs. Okay. Get the y prime terms on one side. And then step 3, factor out y prime to parentheses. So I'm going to go, okay. So right here and right here, right? Parenthesis. That leaves 4x minus 9. I can do the same color if that's helpful for you to see. You see that? That y prime could go back and back and it'd be right back, wouldn't it? I just factored it out. Other side is 6x minus 4y. Last step is divide. I'll just kind of sort of all one step, factor out, and then divide. So now you just go, okay. just divide on both sides. You're going to divide by 4x minus 9 squared, 4x minus 9 squared. Boom, boom. All right, so we got y prime alone. So that's a lot of the battle. Now, so we got y prime alone. And then they want the slope of the tangent line, which is y prime, the derivative is the slope, at the point negative 2, 1. That's x and y, right? Negative 2, 1, x and y. So at negative 2, 1, x, y. Did I get that right? Negative 2, 1, x, y, yeah. So I put in for x, negative 2, 2 put in for y, 1, 1. And so what do we get? So you can just, does most or whatever. This would be minus 12, minus 4, minus 16. And this is what's that? Minus 8, minus 9, minus 17. And then those negatives just cancel. So it's positive 16/17, which is the correct answer. And so there we go.